Alright, hey y'all doing? We're back to Beer Nation. Sorry about that. I'm running out of room on this file here. Only got so much. Live, we're not live, but we are live in this time period, in this spectrum of the world with Grandpa and Life Tester.
Yep, and our plan is within 7 days we will be broadcasting live from the Playboy Mansion.
We should, dude. We gotta live the rights to Hugh Hefner. It was his dying wish.
We just tag up. All I gotta do is show up, and all them little blondie bitches and little 20-year-olds will be like, I'm a magnet. I'm a freaking whore magnet. And
I'm the man.
They'll want me there.
Right.
They'll bring me some. They'll bring me who's fucking old PJs down to wear.
All right. Well, I got one more new. They might bring like some damn fucking teddy bear looking hot thing. I don't know, but. All right. Well, I got one more news story. This might cheer you up. This might actually make you happy. All right. Well, there's this multi-millionaire. I forgot what damn state it was. Excuse me. But he just recently became a millionaire, and well, he bought a tank, a World War II tank, fully functional. It took almost a year for customs to get it over here. Okay, he bought it from World War II. All right, real deal, fucking tank, fully functional, everything.
Oh, so it was overseas.
Yeah. Well, it took almost a year to get here. Well, he did. He pulled a grandpa. He parked it in his front yard. It's been sitting there for like a week, and now his neighborhood's concerned, and they're raining down on him. That sound just reminded me of you, man. It's some shit you would do. Well, I don't know, but the neighborhood LBG is getting on his ass, and they're fucking telling him he needs to do something with his tank. If they piss him off, he can just fucking start mowing houses down. They better just let the man have his tank. He's got $1 million house.
Yeah,
he bought a tank.
I was driving around the block. Fuck. Spin that turret around.
I'm starting a taxi service, dude. Shit.
Uber.
Dude, could you imagine starting an Uber with a tank? Holy shit, dude. He would be the fucking... Oh, man, Dude, he would be epic. That would be awesome. He'd be like the number one Uber driver in his state. Even if you gotta wait 20. Huh?
Top line security.
Yeah, well, even if you gotta wait 30 minutes for your ride and you're only 10 minutes away, it wouldn't matter. It's just the experience of a World War II tank. But I think all he needs to do is just honestly just pull in his driveway and turn the turret around, the gun's just facing it, whoever made the complaint. That's what I would do. I thought that was awesome, though.
I think that is ingenious ideas. I support them all. I wish I could get my hands on a Sherman. Park here at Camp Yorkistan. Put the Yorkistan flag on it. Fuck yeah.
Oh, by the way, I am rocking an Orange County Sheriff shirt right now. It's a little beefed up, but I'm rocking my Orange County Sheriff shirt. I've gotten fatter over the years, but I'm rocking it right now.
From where? Lake County?
No, Orange County Sheriffs.
Orange County.
Yeah, I was never a part of the Orange County Sheriffs, guys. Don't get me confused. But I had a close friend of the family, real close friends. They were Lake County Sheriffs. They got family. It was Orange County, and they just gave me a hand-me-down shirt, and I've had it for fucking 7-8 years now. So I'm rocking that shirt right now. It used to fit me a hell of a lot better though back then. But it still gets a lot of looks though, man.
Must have shrunk.
Imagine me all beefed up, how beefcake I am. People look at me like, who the fuck is this dude?
I know exactly what you're talking about because I get the same looks when I put that damn bed sheet on. The same fucking
You racist
looks.
son of a bitch.
Put my medallion on. I'm like, what?
Are you gonna say that to my little black cousins? There's some beautiful
Yeah, black
girls now.
cousin.
There's some
Well, I
beautiful,
don't
they're
know.
beautiful now.
I'll put him to work.
No, oh fuck you.
I got some stuff in these pics.
You ain't right, man. I think you're starting to go a little senile.
What?
I think you're starting to go a little senile.
No, at some point in time, the older you get, the less you really give a fuck.
Yeah, but how can you can't talk like that because you're, you know, like 75% Indian or some shit?
I didn't say I was going to shoot Indians. I didn't say I was going to shoot black people. Just because I support the Klan, I support
Well,
the
that's
idea
not the
of having
legacy you want to leave behind, man. Trust me.
I just
I
support
got-
the idea of having a separate southern United States.
Well, I understand, you know, supporting the old war and the old cause because we all know that Lincoln was full of shit and the whole Civil War had nothing to do with fucking slavery in the first place.
No.
But I understand one's right to represent their race, just like black people, Muslim people, white people, Spanish descendants, you know, the whole nine, Mexicans. I understand that. There's nothing wrong with that. But it's always frowned upon when a Caucasian person does it. I don't understand that. Maybe because it had something to do with Hitler and killing fucking 7 million Jews. I don't know.
Well, you know what got me wanting to support the Klan?
What?
Is BLM.
Well,
We have had affirmative action since the 60s, and it's worked well. There is no black discrimination.
you are
All
correct.
of a sudden, you guys come up saying we're treated like shit. We're treated like shit. Whitey don't like our ass. Da-da-da-da. We're special. Hell, that shit was back in the 60s, man.
Yeah.
And they want to bring that up today. And they think they're over and above Whitey. We're equals.
Yeah, you're right.
And they want to tear our shit down from a fucking war between the states, which is historical data.
Well,
That's just like Nazi burning the fucking books.
Congress already passed a bill. Shit, I don't even know how many years ago, but they passed a bill that all soldiers from the Civil War all the way up to the Vietnam War were basically graced, pretty much, as a soldier of war.
Yeah.
They're digging bodies up. I mean, this shit's ridiculous. You're right. But I mean, I'm not gonna go running around putting a fucking white sheet on my head. I'm
We're going
sorry.
on
It's not me.
200 years ago when the Civil War happened. 150, 200 years ago.
Yeah.
And why does all this shit ever fucking matter? You know what the greatest thing I ever see from coming home from Chattanooga is when I cross the damn I-75 line up at Lake City, is that guy's got that goddamn 30-foot by 40-foot Confederate flag flying right there on the interstate.
Yeah.
And I can believe how many people asked him to take it down, and he said, fuck off, it's private property. I can just imagine. He probably guards the damn thing. But it's just, you know, I don't know. It's the OM needs to shut the fuck up. We're all being fucking discriminated against. Black, white, Mexican.
Well, we're all slaves in society. We're all here on this journey together. I mean, it's supposed to be we the people, but it seems like it's we the the Federation, and then we the people.
Well, now I feel like it's we the people and, oh yeah, you white boys. Because your life's going to matter.
Let's go ahead and move on to conspiracy theories.
I think we about hit that night. I don't know.
No, we ain't there yet. We're just now getting started. You go ahead and start it off. We're gonna grab me a few beers. I'll be right back. Move away from the white sheet type shit, cause I got viewers to
No,
think about.
I'm just trying to
Well, I mean,
express my reason to even get involved in a white cause. And it wasn't.
that's
It was
something
the
you
black
don't
cause
trust
that
me.
drove
That's
me into that.
I understand. Like I said, I understand individual race power and all that stuff. I don't have anything against it. It's just
All
it turns
I
to
know is
hate.
I'm moving on up, and I'm dynamite. But
Dynamite. Let's go ahead and move into some conspiracy theories. You go ahead and start them off.
White boy.
Go ahead and start them off. I'm gonna go grab a few beers.
All right. Grab free beer. Grab free beer. Grab free beers. Come on, stay my money. Yeah. Okay. Oh, you still ain't back. I remember growing up in the days where I got beat for drinking out of the wrong water fountain. Yeah, I was a kid. I was not. I didn't care. I just wanted to drink the water. I got beat for drinking out of the wrong water fountain. I went in the military and I changed all that around, and I've learned to work with my brothers, and it don't matter what color you are. But when all of a sudden you think you got a special right in life, then, hell yeah, I got a problem with it. We all have a special right in life. It's not BLM, it's ALM. All lives matter. It sounds like the brothers are trying to open a can of worms up to me. But that's just me. I'm just a good old country boy redneck son of a bitch.
Alright, I'm back.
Hey, we missed you.
What the hell are you talking? I'm stepping in my own piss.
We had 4 calls, man, and you wasn't around to answer them.
Who was calling?
I don't know. You got the caller ID. I don't know. Something about NAACP.
Oh God.
Mark Zuckerberg.
Well, he's a fucking Jew. Guess who's the Jew? Mark Zuckerberg.
Hey, you can't say that, man. Jew lives matter.
I don't hate Jews, but they control the world, man.
They don't control
But no, we're in conspiracy theories. What's going on?
Conspiracies. We talked about potential conspiracies having to do with the 32nd versus the 4th floor active shooter situation last night.
Well, we really haven't dove into the conspiracy theories of the shooting.
Maybe not. Maybe not. Hell, go ahead.
We kind of really haven't. I mean, we only got to a texture of it.
Well, I was just now brought aware of the 4th floor shooter.
I honestly, well, like I said, I believe, just like remember when we had the Orlando shooting with the LBGT and the nightclub and all that stuff last year. Yeah,
I remember.
That was very questionable. Okay, that alone was questionable. You notice the media doesn't talk about that anymore. That whole thing, I think there was more than one shooter on that. Just like this one, people were saying they don't see one person can pull this off, but I think he could. But in this situation, with there being footage of another shooter on the 4th floor, he definitely didn't do it alone. It's the shadow government trying to stir up America, man. ISIS claimed that they did this shooting. They don't claim every shooting or every attack on America, but they claim a lot of them. But the FBI announced that they have no real evidence that it was ISIS or an outside source terrorist group.
Oh, but let's say
Beer Nation.
Let's say the FBI did say, yes, it was terrorism. Could you imagine how many fucking brick houses would be broke in America over all that? We'd be running around the streets like fucking with our chicken with our heads cut off. Terrorist, mass terrorism.
Well, I mean, the shitty thing is the 9/11 wasn't even done by Muslims. They put the blame on them. They didn't even do it. We did 9/11. It was an inside job. There's too much proof. Too much proof. Too much proof, man. There's just too much to go around on the night table on that issue. All they're trying to do is bring us further into a police state. We can't even fucking walk and chew bubblegum anymore without getting shot. You know, it's become ridiculous. The police have too much power. Our government has too much power. You've seen the people in the video, they're running and cowering. Oh, I gotta give a shout out to the fucking badass dude that was at the shooting, at the Las Vegas shooting, that was drinking a fucking beer, flicking the fucking shooter off, standing up while everybody was bowing down and hiding. That was fucking metal, dude. I don't know nobody knows his name, but he was in the video. There's just bullets flying, fucking shit going on. This guy's just standing up, flicking the fucking shooter off, chugging his beer and shit. It's like, fuck you. That was awesome. That's America right there. You know, that's the thing. If there was one shooter, there was like 4,000 or 5,000 people, okay? 4,000 or 5,000 people versus one person. That's the problem with America today. That right there is symbolism in itself. I gotta say. 5,000 people versus one person? I don't give a fuck how many guns he's got. He can't kill y'all. Look at Norway, man. D-Day. How many of Americans died on that day? I forget the exact number. But we just kept coming and coming and coming and coming, and we fucking kicked ass.
Yeah. I don't know. D-Day.
Everybody's fucking, they're scared to die, man. If you're right with God and right with the Lord, I mean, you're gonna be alright. I mean, even, you gotta be right with God. I mean, shit, first place. And that's hard enough these days.
Man, I don't know about you, but I watched some of this alien shit, and there's, on the last Alien, Unsolved Aliens or whatever, they were talking about a camp up on Long Island that back in the 60s and the 50s that had this big radar dish that the neighbors would get headaches from this radar dish. And a lot of kids went missing. And talk about our shadow government and stuff, a little secret government, come to find out, according to what we can find so far, is that our government was kidnapping these kids and running LSD and fucking mind control fucking experiments on them. And all them people that got, headaches from microwaves, that was part of the project too, to use that as a weapon.
Yeah.
And, you could say that about this one place, but they brought up we're in Tuskegee. Back in the 40s, they the CIA infected over 200 black people just to see what would be the effect of untreated syphilis.
Yeah. I forget the incident where you're referring to, but I know what you're
It
talking
was
about.
in Tuskegee.
Yeah.
It was in Tuskegee.
Yeah.
They've also done acid trips on our own soldiers to figure out the effects of that, to how to try to use that as a weapon.
Well, that's from the men who stare at ghosts.
Well, it's actually a real deal.
Well, I believe I have this conspiracy theory. I haven't proved it yet, but I have this theory that the hierarchy.
Hang on. What I'm trying to say on some of it is that nothing surprises me that our government can do.
All right. Well, this ties in with that. I've had this long-standing conspiracy theory for over a decade now that we possess a frequency that can be sent like a code. You can get a phone call, basically. This ties with MK Ultra and stuff like that. Say you were in the military, which you were. Anybody that's in the military or affiliated with it or any of that, you don't even have to be. They got the code so down pat now. Right now, I could receive a phone call, and they could just send a signal that is in tune with my DNA and my brain. And basically, what that will do is it'll send me a message, and it'll make me like a docile, angry fucking person. Which that's where I kind of think some of these active shooters come from. They receive a phone call, and they hear a tone, and the tone is just in tune with our synapses in our brain, and it activates the anger in our brain, and they just keep hearing. They get those calls daily. Okay, I don't think it would happen with just one phone call, but maybe, and they activate them, or maybe they're an MK Ultra clone, because we've been cloning people for like 15 years now. We started cloning Dalai Lama fucking what, 30 years ago? 25 years ago? Well, they announced cloning it back in the 90s, I think 1990. And yeah, dude, they have clones of everybody right now. They have clone soldiers, they have nanobite technology, they have black silk. They fucking have so much shit society doesn't know about because they're 50 years ahead of us. They've always been 50 years ahead of us, and they always will be. But I believe they have a signal that they can call and they can activate somebody. It may be a sleeper cell soldier, or it could just